Mardi here with Delicious Nutrition Cooking Series, and it's Mardi Gras time. Even though I don't have my beads on, we're going to be doing a jambalaya. A jambalaya basically uses leftover meats, so you can do chicken. This is turkey sausage. You could normally do andouille sausage. You'd also have shrimp. You may have chicken legs and thighs, but since we're doing it a little bit healthier today, we're going to do a lean meats, which would be chicken and turkey sausage, and then you could do shrimp if you wanted to. So the first thing I did was I marinated the chicken with a nice little spicy seasoning that has cayenne pepper, paprika, black pepper, basil, and thyme. You could add whatever seasonings you like to that so it kind of gets a little spicy. And then we cut up pepper, garlic, onion, and celery. You could do any colored pepper you want. It's nice to kind of do a colored pepper to give it an extra color, but I went with green today. And these all get started on a saute. And what I like to do is brown the sausage and brown the chicken, and then I take them out of the pot, and then I put the veggies in and kind of get a nice saute on those. And so that's what I already started here today, and then we're going to add our other ingredients. Alrighty, so we have a nice saute on our meat. So we got a nice browning of the meat and a nice saute of the veggies. So it's all ready to go, and all I did was add a little bit of olive oil. And the reason I do the veggies in the same pot as the proteins is because the proteins will develop a nice flavor on the bottom, and then the veggies will pick that up too. So we'll have a nice little broth once we get started here. The reason I really like this dish is because if you are celebrating Mardi Gras in a traditional sense, you can come home to a nice pot that has proteins, some veggies, some carbs in it, and it's all ready to go. Very simple, and you're using a lot of leftover dishes here. I'm going to add some tomatoes. Again, since it's March, we'll do some diced tomatoes. And I'll put the juices in there too, because the juice will add a nice little flavor to our jambalaya. We'll then add a chicken stock. If you were using shrimp with this, what I would have done to start would have cooked some of the shrimp shells and created my own shrimp broth. But for these purposes here, we'll do a chicken broth. I'll add a little bit more water because I already cooked some brown rice. And our brown rice, which again, you could use white rice as well, but brown is a whole grain, so that's going to add a little bit more nutrition, and we're trying to make this a little bit more nutritious. The brown rice will add to this, and it's going to soak up some of the liquid. So you kind of have to watch as you cook this to make sure that it's not getting too thick, and that you're not having more of a little bit of broth there. So the brown rice you can cook the day ahead. You can cook it in this pot if you want it to. It would just take a longer time. And now we have a nice color and lots of nice proteins, veggies, and a grain. And we'll let this simmer for 25 to 30 minutes. And then you'll have to season it. So some of those same seasonings we used for the chicken, the paprika, the cayenne. If you wanted to add jalapeno pepper, you could do that. Some salt and pepper you may need to add at the end. We'll give this a nice little flavor as you're ready to plate up. So while our jambalaya finishes up here, simmering nicely to melt some nice flavors, enjoy your Mardi Gras, and look for this recipe online as well as Mardi Gras slaw, which will combine all the lovely colors of Mardi Gras together. Enjoy!
on Judgment Day, when they come on Judgment Day, oh Lord, I want to be in that number when they come on Judgment Day. When Gabriel blows that golden horn, when Gabriel blows that golden horn, oh Lord, I want to be in that number when it blows.